Boricua, mamacita, Boricua, mamacita, Boricua, mamacita,
Hey, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by. It's your girl Jazz, and today we are doing a get ready with me transformation from a bum to a baddie featuring Dossier. If you are new to the channel, please smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and if you're old, you already know. So I don't even need to say anything. But y'all also make sure you hit that like button too, okay? Before we get into this transformation, I need to get myself a little bit together, so I'll be right back. Now that we look somewhat better, let's get right. So I'm just gonna wipe some of this off. This was some moisturizer that I just let sit on my face. It's a moisturizer and exfoliator. It is from Aveda, Botanical Kinetic, and let's go ahead and get these off as well. This was from, let's see, this was the Puffy Eye Attack from Soap and Glory face mask. Now that we look a lot more presentable, let's talk about Dossier. So Dossier is a fragrance company that reproduces high quality luxury scents but for a fraction of the price. I partnered with Dossier and they sent me a couple of things, so let me just show you one of the fragrances that I received. Now this is what the box looks like. I don't know if you can see it. It's really cute. Love the color inside. It comes with this little paper just to let you know about the fragrance. It also comes with a sample size spray as well. And it says the fair alternative to luxury perfumes. And it's cruelty free. So the scent that I picked out was Fresh Woody 6. It was inspired by YSL's Y. So if you're familiar with that brand or that scent, it's very fruity, very sweet and light. That's one of the reasons why I chose it, because I love like sweet and soft scents. I think Fresh Woody 6 so perfect for like a date night, a night out with your girls. Like sweet scents like that just reminds me of like feel good, nice weather, you know, playfulness, flirtiness, things like that. And also let me just show you the bottle. It's very pretty. It's very minimalistic and simple, which I think just makes it look very classy. And every single box comes with a travel size spray. Now, as you know, most high-end fragrances are a bit pricey. Every Dossier bottle is $29. Now you tell me that's not a good deal. All the bottles are 50 milliliters, and I think that is a darn good amount for the price. And something else that's just cute, all the tops magnetically just snap back on, so you'll never lose it. And then again, $29, you cannot beat that. It's very high quality. It doesn't wear off. You know how like Bath and Body Works kinda, you spray it on and then like an hour later it's kinda like gone. This stays with you in your clothes, on your skin. It's very refreshing. So some of the sweet notes that you'll find in Fresh Woody 6 are bergamot, ginger, and apple. So like I said, it's very sweet, but just very lightly scented, and it's just a really nice fragrance, and I do like it a lot. And also one of the great things about Dossier is if you're not happy with the scent that you purchased, you can always send it back and they will give you another one, no questions asked. So if you'd like to try out Dossier, please use my discount code. The discount code as well as the link will be in the description box, okay? So let's talk current events. I'm using Mario Badescu Cucumber and Green Tea. This is my favorite one. There's a show on Netflix that I watched. I love Netflix, if you don't know that by now, but ranked #1 right now on Netflix. It's called American Murder, The Family Next Door. Woo! I just finished watching it today. Let me tell you, that show, well, it's actually a docuseries, but that docuseries, oh my goodness, I don't want to give it away because I don't want to spoil it for you, but OMG. You kind of have an idea of like what's going to happen just from like the description. But basically this lady, she as well as her two daughters just like come up missing. They just gone. And what's crazy is she was pregnant with a son, and she just like up and went missing. It's kind of a, I feel like I'm gonna give it away, but you kind of know by the title, but it's kind of a Lacey Peterson type situation. She has a husband or whatever. And what's interesting about the documentary and how they do it is they show footage of like real life footage of things that are going on like as it's happening. Like they're looking for her in the house, and the detectives are like recording different things and asking different questions to her husband and, you know, people that know her. And they show like text messages from like certain dates and stuff and time frames that she was texting like her friends and her husband and stuff like that. It's really a sad situation, and people are evil. The documentary, and it's ranked #1 right now on Netflix. Oh, now P-Valley. If you haven't watched P-Valley, I mean, it's decent. I know a lot of people were like really hype over P-Valley when it first came out a couple weeks ago, and you know, it was decent. I'll rate it maybe like a C out of an A through F. It wasn't my favorite, but you know, it was still okay. My favorite was Mercedes with her crazy self. Every 5 seconds, you want to see somebody's booty, butt cheeks, some other stuff. So let me know if you liked it, if you saw P-Valley. What did you think about P-Valley? Oh, and I like Uncle Clifford. I thought he was great. Little fires everywhere. It's older now. I thought that was a good show. That show, as well as P-Valley, they only had 8 episodes, and I don't like that. I feel like a series back in the day, or most of the time, has like 12 to 22 episodes per season. 8 though, that's not enough. I mean, obviously they get the story down and everything like that, but 8 episodes, I feel, especially with the little fires everywhere, they could have put maybe at least 12, because I thought that was a pretty good show. I'm pretty sure they're gonna come out with a season 2 though, for sure, with P-Valley, and for sure with Little Fires Everywhere. I'm gonna do like a whole smoky eye type look, using a throwback one here. This is Anastasia. It's the shimmery brown first, and then ombre it out. It's actually got a little bit of pink in it, probably because this brush has some pink on it, and I did not need to do that. Oh, also heard that Big Sean allegedly is saying that Kanye West owes him $3 million. I know they both died, so Kanye, give Big Sean his money, please. We just had Mila's birthday, which I'm gonna do a vlog will be coming out soon about that. But her birthday just passed. She's 5. I cannot believe that she's 5 years old. Maybe we could do a story time real quick. Story time. Mila, when she was first born, she had pulmonary hypertension. So basically, when she came out, I don't know if she just was startled or what happened, but she came out, and when she came out, she swallowed blood. So I'm pretty sure that was shocking for her. So once that happened, it kind of shocked her system, and it caused like kind of like a fight or flight type of response to her little body. Once she swallowed the blood, things just started to shut down. Like, she wasn't able to breathe on her own. She wasn't getting circulation through her veins. So when she came out, initially, I can't remember if she cried or not. Honestly, I can't remember. Basically, they put her on my chest to see like if that would like calm her down. Like, she just swallowed a whole lot of blood. She was not able to, I guess, breathe on her own. And when they put her on my chest, I knew something wasn't right. I never had a child before, but I was like, something is not right here. She stayed with me for maybe 10 minutes, if that, and then they like immediately like took her off into another area. And me not having a baby before, I didn't know what was going on. I thought that was like, okay, I guess that's normal, because they didn't tell me at first like what was really going on with her. They just like said, oh well, you know, we'll be back or whatever. So I'm just trying to rest a little bit hours have gone by, people have come by, stopped by to see me and stuff, but Mila's not there. So I'm asking my mom, you know, like, what's going on? Like, should I be worried? I don't, like, is she supposed to be gone this long? She just was like, no, she's not. That's when I started to get worried. Like, okay, so what's going on? And so the doctor, the nurses came back and told me, you know, she's having trouble breathing and we're gonna have to put her on a breathing machine and get oxygen throughout her body. Hours at this point have passed and I do need hours. I'm getting worried at this point because I have not seen her and they're not really telling me what's going on. Finally, it's nighttime at this point because Mila was born at 11:57. They're just like, you know, we just gotta tell you that she had pulmonary hypertension. She swallowed a good amount of blood when she came out. We're gonna try to correct this, but if we can't, then she has to get flown to another hospital that has more equipment or has more doctors that are familiar with this condition. And I was just like, I started to get very worried. And then, you know, a little while later, a nurse came in or whatever and said that the condition was serious and that she needed to be flown to the next town's over hospital. And so basically they airlifted her to the other hospital. Do you understand how freaking nervous and scared I was? This can't be happening. Like, this is my first child and they wanted me to stay at the hospital, but I said no, I'm gonna go where she goes. And they understood. I basically literally just gave birth, got on my feet, got to my car with her dad though, and we went to the other hospital. It was late at this time and, you know, the doctors basically came in and told us, like, you know, it's serious, she's not breathing on her own, and they told me that she needed a blood transfusion. Mind you, she's not even 24 hours old yet. It was so much hitting me at one time, I really couldn't really comprehend what was taking place. And so I had to sign off on these papers for her to get a blood transfusion. And then I was like, you know, can I do anything? Like, can I donate my blood or whatever? And they said basically it would take longer if we would do that because they didn't know if we had the same blood type or no, I don't think we had the same blood type. So they said it would take a little bit longer. So to make the procedure go faster, they already had blood and they would go ahead and do it. I just had to sign off on it. And you guys, when I was signing off on those papers, I feel like I was signing my life away. Like, it doesn't go well, my child will possibly die. And so I just started getting very, very worried and upset at that point. Like, what is really going on with my life right now? So literally for like 7 days, she was in the hospital. And when an infant has pulmonary hypertension, they're sensitive to noises and sounds, so you have to be in very low stimulating environments. Literally for like 5 days, she wasn't drinking. Like, I wanted to breastfeed her, but because of the situation, she was not drinking any milk or anything. Literally, they were giving her sugar water. Like, y'all really giving an infant sugar water? I was just like, this is not okay. And then when I finally did get to see her, it was just like heartbreaking because, oh my gosh, she had like all these tubes in her throat, in her nose. Guys, that was so heartbreaking to see my daughter, my first child like that. But on the upside, she did get better. Like on the 7th day, you know, I started to breastfeed and, you know, once I got that touch, she definitely started to get better. Long story short, I was able to get that baby out of there. You know, she's been fine ever since. She didn't have any problems, any issues with anything. She was just good to go. So I'm definitely thankful for that. It could have went left. So yeah, that was the story on how Mila was born. Oh, we got to stay in this place called the Ronald McDonald House. So basically, if you are out of town and you know your child is in a serious condition, how Mila was, basically they offer you this place to stay. It's like a house, and other families and stuff stay there too, but it's like a really, really big house, basically sponsored by McDonald's. What was really crazy about it is that I was working from home and I was still working. Like, I didn't even take off of work, partly because I had just started a job. I didn't tell them that I was pregnant because it was online, and I didn't want them to try to say like I just started the job like a month before, and I didn't know like if that would like affect me having the job by me telling them that I was pregnant. So I didn't say anything, and luckily I had her on a Sunday. So literally my job didn't even know I gave birth that weekend. So we go in the Ronald McDonald house, me and David, and as soon as we walk in, I see a mini pony, a real mini pony with shoes on and a little shirt on of McDonald's. I was like, what in the circus is going on in here? I go in the kitchen because they give you a tour, and like everywhere there was snacks, like mad snacks, all kinds of snacks. Take as many as you want, candy. And when we went in the kitchen, literally on the counter, because McDonald's caters there, and it seemed like there was always McDonald's there, like stacks of burgers, like I mean a pyramid on the counter of just burgers and fries. I was like, and of course David was like, and I'm just like, calm down. But I'll never forget that. That was really a crazy time for us. I wanted to do like a fall look, so I guess it is, but it's definitely a smoky eye thing going on there. A lot has been going on lately with me and my family behind the scenes. Everybody is just trying to stay strong. A lot is going on, a lot of changes are happening. We'll say this, I'm just thankful for my family, my friends. So when I'm able to do videos and stuff for you guys, it makes me feel good because I know you guys enjoy it. And so when you have a lot going on in your life outside of YouTube, and when you know make a video and post it and people enjoy it, it just makes you feel good. Like, thank you guys. Thank you for those who watch, comment, like, all that stuff is not overlooked. And they say like before you get big, like entertainers, I've heard this multiple times, singers, rappers, actors, everybody, they're like at the beginning was the most fun because it was like the very beginning stages, everything was new and just they were having fun. What I'm saying is it's a process, and sometimes you gotta learn to love the process if you don't love it, because at first I did not. Like doing all these videos and editing and not really getting any views and trying to like keep up with, you know, doing this and doing that, and then juggling a child and juggling real life. It's like sometimes you guys have no idea what goes on behind the scenes. But I don't know about you guys, but I've been watching Euphoria. Very good show, but it's very like down. It's a very downer show. So I had to take a break. And oh, I think it's only 8 episodes too. I'm not done with it yet. I'm like midway, but I think it's only 8 episodes. And I don't know who all's a fan of Girlfriends out there. Girlfriend in the game. But let me tell you, I have been watching The Game and Girlfriends, I feel like, more than any of those other shows. Like I just binge watch. First of all, if you are a Girlfriends fan, I don't like how they ended the show. They just abruptly ended it. Like, that was not cool. And I'm sorry, but I'm gonna blame Tony, Jill, whatever her last name is, because she left the show for other reasons, but because she didn't, you know, come back, the show didn't do as well, and they canceled it and they just ended it at a weird spot. So I didn't like that. But I saw Charlemagne's own segment, but he sat down with them and talked to them because they were on an episode of, I think, Blackish, and he basically asked them, was it going to be like a mini series or like a movie, and they didn't say no. So there could possibly be a reboot of Girlfriends or like a miniseries or a movie, and I am 100% all for it. Like, please do. Can't believe it's already October. This year has been so weird. I try to see the positive these days in things, You know, but it has been a lot of death, a lot of crazy random stuff happening, and I'm not feeling it. Hopefully next year is completely better. Okay, so we got the eyes, we got the brows. Let's speed this up because I can truly take all day if I really. So instead of using water, I'm gonna use this because it's right here and it can't possibly be bad. I'm gonna do something that I wouldn't advise doing, but makeup is makeup. You do what you want to do. This is not even blush, y'all. This is dark brown. I learned this technique right here from Khloe Kardashian because I saw her do it on Get Ready With Me with her and Kylie. But really, you could do anything with makeup. People walk around with the craziest looking makeup on. It doesn't matter what you do. Why does it look purple in here? Boy, I'm tripping. I mean, because this, if you can see, like, this has like undertones of like a little bit of purple, so it doesn't matter. I have this Morphe contour kit, but it doesn't really do too much. It's not lighting my light like I would like it to. Ooh, this is pretty, very fally. Let's see what it looks like. Giving like a red vibe. This is Morphe, it's called Nipple. This is Creme Sassy Mauve by Devon. Alright, so that's the look here. And this is the baddie we're gonna be today, honey. Transform from that bum from earlier looking like I was from losing Isaiah 2. So yeah, I hope you like it. Thank you again for watching. Give it a big old thumbs up for me. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And I will see you in my next video.